come to accept the partition of the country. Partition of the country was accepted by the Congress only at the last resort. Congress came to accept the partitions. The Congress had successfully built a strong national consciousness. The partition of the country was accepted by the Congress only at the last resort. Actually, last options. The Congress had successfully built a strong national consciousness. Congress had successfully built a strong national consciousness to put pressure on the British, but failed to integrate Muslim into the fold. Congress had successfully built a strong national consciousness. Congress had successfully built a strong national consciousness. Congress had successfully built a strong national consciousness to put pressure on the British, but failed to integrate Muslim into fold. Pressure on the British build a strong national consciousness to put pressure on British, but failed to integrate Muslims into its failed to integrate Muslims. However, Congress cannot blame single-handedly for partitions. The long-standing British policy of divide and rule and the Muslim League's ideology of communalism and separateness contributed to process. The long-standing British policy of divide and rule and Muslim League's ideology of communalism and separateness contributed to the process. The cry of Islam in danger brought the Muslim masses. The cry of Islam in danger brought the Muslim masses. Islam in danger. Islam in danger brought the Muslim masses under the banner of the League. Muslim masses under the banner of League. Further, the demand of the League that only an immediate transfer of power. Further, the demand of League that only an power prevent the spread of a direct action. That only immediate transfer of power could prevent the spread of direct action, communal violence, and virtual collapse of the interim government. Also made the notion of Pakistan appear unavoidable. So made the notion of Pakistan appear unavoidable. The partition plan supported independence for the princely state. The partition plan supported independence for the princely state. For the princely state, which could have been a great danger to the Indian Union. Could have been a great danger to the Indian Union, as it would have meant a balkanization of the countries. It could have meant it could have it would have meant a strong federation was something both Nehru and Vallabhbhai Patel's. A strong federation. But the Nehru and Vallabhbhai Patel tried to achieve after the conclusion of a national movement. Strong federation was something both Nehru and Vallabhbhai Patel tried to achieve after the conclusion of a national movement. They were against the idea of a loose federations. Hence, they considered to the demand of partition of India. Apart from that, Hindu fanatic element to damage the Hindu-Muslim unity. Consider the demand of partition of India, the Hindu fanatic element to damage the Hindu-Muslim unity beyond repair. The act of omission and commission on the part of Hindu Mahasabha further fanned the fanaticism of Muslim League. B.D. Savarkar, the president of Mahasabha advocated the uncompromising doctrine of a Hindu ascendancy and openly announced that the only way to deal with the Hindu-Muslim schism was to insist that all India was Hindustan and the Muslims must reconcile themselves to status of minority communities. The Congress could not suppress this. President Mahasabha advocated the uncompromising doctrine of a Hindu ascendancy. Openly announced that the only way to deal with the Hindu-Muslim is that all India was Hindustan. Muslims must reconcile themselves to the status of minority community. The Congress could not suppress the communal elements. Actually, Hindu Mahasabha, British division of the plans, communalisms, Muslim leagues, Direct Action Day, and communal violence, but also Hindu Mahasabha, the Indian radicalism, Hindu Mahasabha, that declare as publicly Hindustan, be concerned in the mind of Muslims. So